Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
And welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Start your morning, right?
I am John Palacio.
And I'm April Martinez. Welcome to our New Year's Eve special.
I tell you, it's on today.
It's on today.
It is indeed our New Year's Eve special, and we're so glad that you were actually able to open your eyes and start your morning right with us. The day, would you say it's the second to the last day before the end of the year.
My God.
And it's the last Friday in the year 2021. Can you believe it? Just like that, April.
The blink of an eye,
we
are done with 2021.
Just like that. So what would be your biggest reflection on 2021? Anything comes to mind?
I think as somebody that was doing the online life from 2020 and then having to continue in 2021, patience is a virtue. Yes,
it is.
It is, and people feel like because it's online, it's not a lot of work and stuff. It is more work.
It's a lot of work when it's online?
It's more work when it's online because you don't feel connected to anything or anybody. So you have to try your best to work harder to feel that connection with other people through a screen. And then it's even harder when nobody talks back to you.
Are you saying that from the perspective of a teacher?
Yes.
Or not a teacher, a lecturer, actually?
Yeah.
Yes.
I am.
So that's from the perspective of a lecturer.
Yeah.
Well, from the perspective of a parent, whoa.
Yeah.
And that's my answer right there.
I believe you.
That's my answer right there. You know, and I'm so, and my reflection for this year would be the battle of teacher-student-parent relationship. And I say a battle because you know, when work is being sieved out for these children, and then you pick up the packages, and while you pick up those packages, you must be able to help them with their work and whatnot. Somehow we rusty, you know, that's to say.
No.
Somehow we rusty. But I am so thankful that at least they were able to roll out some work so that the children wouldn't stay behind and be able to focus on, you know, what's to come next. You know. Yeah.
I think none of us remember like standard formats, you know. None of we remember improper fraction and mixed numbers and all of these things. And so for your kid to come and say, can you please help me do homework? And then your kid failed the homework after you helped me.
Oh my goodness.
That's another level.
But you know what's funny though? You know what's funny? Back in the day, a lot of our parents, you know, grandparents, you know, they went a certain, you know, in terms of school.
That's true.
There are certain ways in terms of school, but I tell you what, you brought that homework across to them, then hey, bam, they actually help you with it.
Yeah.
So that's just a piece of it. Your New Year resolution, what are you thinking for?
I am hoping to be a little bit more patient and a little bit more kinder to myself and to others.
Kinder to myself and to others. You know,
What's yours?
I think I'm going to copy and paste that.
Okay. It's called plagiarism, John.
For me, April, you know, every New Year, one of the things I always try to do is I put myself in the state of mind to indeed be more patient and try to be a better person indeed, you know, be a better person, have more empathy and stuff like that. I think it takes us a long way. Try to understand people as well. And these things will eventually push you a long way.
That's what Marlene and I were talking about yesterday. We're all trying to just survive day to day and be human, that we forget that everybody else is trying to do the same thing like you.
Indeed.
So it's better to just be better, kinder, wiser. That's all you need, right?
Indeed. So I'll tell you what, it's a great conversation starter for you. For those of us who will be going to work this morning, maybe half day, have that conversation. What do you want to see change for you, for yourself? Or what do you want to make better for yourself in this 2022 that's approaching us just like that? It is that time of the morning, though. We take a look at the weather to let you know exactly what to expect throughout the weekend, being that it's the final Friday in the year 2021.
Yes.
We'll get that for you shortly. But nonetheless, imagine because right now it's about celebrating at home. This is no longer we're going to hang out. You know, a week ago, probably a few days ago, yes.
Yeah.
A week ago, a few days ago, that's one of the things that you wanted to actually do. But right now, it's actually about staying home. Nonetheless, let's take a look at the weather so we know exactly what to expect for the weekend. Here we go.
Good morning, Belize. On behalf of the Chief Meteorologist, Mr. Ronald Gordon, and the entire staff of the National Meteorological Service of Belize, we would like to wish each one a blessed and safe New Year's. A southeasterly airflow continues to support generally fair and mostly dry conditions. The 24-hour forecast for Belize and her coastal waters calls for mostly sunny skies today, with high temperatures expecting to reach 87 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, to 92 inland and 80 in the hills. Tonight, skies will be partly cloudy to clear, and low temperatures will drop to 78 along the coast, to 70 inland and 64 in the higher elevations. Showers, if any, will be isolated. The winds will blow from the east to southeast at 10 to 20 knots, and the sea state will be choppy. Operators of small craft are advised to exercise caution, as winds may become gusty and seas locally rough at times. There is a high tide at 8:43 this morning, followed by a low at 1:28 in the afternoon, and another high at 7:32 tonight. The sun will rise at 6:22 this morning and set at 5:28 in the evening. The moon set at 3:27 this afternoon and rise again at 10 minutes past 5 tomorrow morning. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for generally fair weather to prevail, with only isolated showers. In the sargassum forecast, there continues to be a low to medium chance that a few sargassum mats could drift on our beaches during the next few days. And that's your morning forecast that was prepared here at the National Meteorological Service.
What to expect. Thank you, Catherine Cumberbatch at the National Met Service, for providing us with a detailed look at the weather forecast. And with that said, we know that we must stay home this weekend. We want to celebrate. Yes, we want to do that. But why not do it at home? We had practice sessions countless times in terms of battling this COVID-19 pandemic. We're not the pros, though. I'll tell you what, we've got a professional in to tell us all about what to do this weekend in terms of celebrating and, of course, moving forward. We are, our country is actually suspecting that we've got the Omicron variant in our country. Is that so? We've got with us none other than Dr. Shana Putt, who's a general practitioner, a general physician, actually, at the Belize Healthcare Partners. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, John. Good morning, April. Thank you.
Yeah, we're good. I mean, you know, we're shivering and shining. That's what we're doing.
Yes, I have to compliment these bright outfits. I should have worn mine. This might be the only opportunity to show it off, right?
Very true. But nonetheless, you know, things are getting tough in terms of this pandemic, this COVID-19 pandemic. We're suspecting that the Omicron variant is in our country. We're also hearing from the Ministry of Health in that why do they suspect this? Because they're noticing a different pattern with this
spread, you know.
So what are your thoughts?
At a quicker rate, we've seen a steady increase in the number of positive cases over the last few days, over the last week. You know, increasing by hundreds over the last few days. Yesterday, over 400, right? So with that positivity rate that we're seeing, this is definitely behaving like the Omicron variant. When you compare it to, you know, the large nations such as United States and Europe and South Africa, where it first, where we first saw that variant. So of course we have to
treat it
as such.
Yeah.
So I think I know from the data that I read that the U.S. saw over 500,000 positive cases yesterday.
Wow.
In 24 hours.
Yeah. So while we saw 400 and something, which was on the screen, there we go, 421 to only 37 recoveries, That's a significant rise in numbers. But April, you were saying that day before yesterday,
It was 333, I think, or 36.
Yeah, I looked back at the data from, I think it was April 8th that I looked back at, and the positivity rate was at 8.21, something like that. And then yesterday was, what was the positivity rate? 21? 21?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah,
Indeed.
so that's more than double.
But that's the part, so we're seeing this trend. Would you say that this was because of the Christmas celebration or only the shopping as yet?
I believe that we're still in the shopping phase of it, that we still haven't seen that Christmas spike as yet, you know.
So we're going to go into the new year watching that spike from the Christmas.
I am almost certain, very certain.
With respect to you being in the hospital, what are your patients saying? Is there anything new that you're talking about? And what are you seeing are the signs and symptoms of this variant?
Well, most people have come in who I would decide to refer them to be tested. They would come in, or sometimes people don't even come in because, you know, they already know that it's a high possibility, and of course avoiding to expose others. They would call and describe the symptoms. A lot of people are referring runny nose, nasal congestion, and headache. Headache.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean,
Diarrhea
it sounds like
and
a
vomiting
seasonal
as
flu.
well.
Some people might just feel like they have the flu or allergies, and then they.
Yeah.
So, how is that different from
I've still seen a few people who state that, you know, they have the complete loss of taste and smell. So we have to still be wary that Delta is still in our midst.
Yeah.
And so while a lot of the general public, their fight back is that, you know, international data is showing that Omicron is causing a milder version of the disease. We still have to be aware, like I said, that Delta is still in our midst.
Indeed.
You know, and we still have to be mindful of our vulnerable, of our unvaccinated. I know that there's a popular opinion that we should not have so much empathy towards the unvaccinated. However, we still have to care about them. We still have to deal, you know, treat everybody the same. Yes, I encourage everybody to come out and be vaccinated. Working with COVID and my time in the COVID unit, you can see the difference between people who've been vaccinated and those who have no vaccine at all to those who only had one, you know, and now we even have the boosters. I have to commend the Ministry of Health in their vaccination effort. They are out there, they're in the rural areas, they're setting up, they're going to your houses, to your businesses, you know, there are no excuses.
Countries don't have that luxury that
our neighbors,
that,
neighbors, you know, in Guatemala, parts of Guatemala, they don't have the vaccine available to them as such. So why are we so hesitant? You know, I mean, everybody have their beliefs, their own beliefs, their own values and things like that.
One way of thinking or dealing with the situation.
But we've been.
But if you're not going to get vaccinated, how is it that you can prevent the spread of Omicron? Especially during this weekend when you don't know everybody going out. And
Well, then,
even though
what you need to do for yourself is stay home, stay away. We see that this variant is it has the highest ability. Exactly, you know, and so just a small gathering, and if there's one person there who is positive,
the likelihood of others getting it is very high.
I read in one of the CNN reports, I think from yesterday, where experts are saying that the risk of hospitalization is 17 times more in a unvaccinated person.
Wow.
You know, so they have to be mindful. They've made their decision, they've made their choices, and they have to be mindful of what could possibly be their fate,
Previously, they were saying that
and act accordingly.
previously they were saying that, you know what, if I'm wearing my mask, then you don't necessarily have to wear yours because I'm protecting you and I'm also protecting myself. But we're actually seeing a difference when it comes to this particular Omicron variant.
Yes, because its ability to its transmissibility is higher. So
It's very higher.
yeah.
They're saying about 70%.
But it's always been advised that everybody should wear their mask.
Yeah.
You
But we
know?
have a
Not
mask
because I
mandate.
have one on means that you shouldn't be wearing one. No, we should all be wearing our masks, and that decreases the possibility of transmission a lot more.
Well, yesterday, Chester Williams had announced that people are expecting to have social gatherings in social areas and so forth.
Well, I was quite concerned about that, and I was very glad to see the press release because I was seeing, all these the event,
The flyers,
the flyers and
promoting
stuff,
the events,
yes.
promoting events on social media, events that were starting from the morning up until the night, and it was very concerning. And just scrolling social media, you kept seeing it popping up in San Pedro, Belize City, all these party
These
places, and
to bring in a new year.
yes, and so it was very concerning. So I was very glad to see that, and I hope that our people abide by this.
Well, like you mentioned, April, the compel is stringent and strict on his words of saying, you know what, if we go on out there and we find you, then of course penalties will be levied upon you.
Yeah.
But we're also saying that, you know what, for families, let's celebrate at home. What would be your advice to families who wants to celebrate at home just among themselves? What should they do to prevent the spread of this virus?
Well, I believe that families from the same household, they're living together, so there's no issue in that. No, if we're discussing, families visiting each other and being in each other's home, then if you can afford it, then you need to go and get tested and make sure that everybody is negative before you do something like that. But I don't think that is being recommended either. I'm not certain what the restrictions were when it comes to that, but I think all the restrictions are in place again.
All the restrictions are in place
again.
and
So you're not allowed to be at each other's house. You're not allowed to be.
So restaurants, bars, everything should not be operating on New Year's.
Well, at this particular point, we're not sure of.
I think that they are operating. It's just these parties and large groups and
and the compel is actually also.
So I think they're going to go back on that by what's the word I'm looking for?
Come with me.
No, the restaurants and these businesses. I saw even
that
with the
only having
hotels.
certain some percentage of
He
people
did
that
mention
can be
that
there.
the hotels are
Indeed.
not allowed to have any kind of function unless they're like the people can eat and dine if they're in the same room, but they're not allowed to have a party in the.
Yeah, simply because, like you mentioned, these people are not from the same household.
Yes.
And that's those were his words. These people are not from the same household, and so therefore, if you're at a hotel, you're not even the hotel. You're not able to have any parties at the hotels and whatnot. Simply to try and get this thing under control, because
no
it's spreading.
gathering from people from different families in the hotels.
Yeah,
I read that as well. I just I had wrote a post on Facebook where I just believe that we're at a point in this pandemic where I don't think that we even need the government to be telling us what to do. We have to be mindful and remember our elderly, the people who are vulnerable, our children. One of the articles that I read from CNN, whereby they were interviewing the expert in the U.S., one of the most alarming things that I read was that they're seeing an increase in the number of pediatric admissions.
Oh, wow. Wow. And are we seeing that here at home?
No,
not at this time.
Not as yet.
All
but
right.
do we want to get there?
No.
So.
All right. Well, all right. So, Dr. Putt, we're so thankful that you were able to join us this morning to at least try and hash out what we're seeing at this particular point. Your final message to families for the new year.
My final message to the families are, as we're going into a new year, I know we want to celebrate. I know that we faced so many difficulties over the past 2 years in this pandemic. However, we also want to be safe so that in the future, and if we continue doing the right thing, hopefully we do get to celebrate next year with everybody present and healthy.
Indeed. All right. Dr. Shauna Putt, thank you so very much for joining us this morning. General Physician at Belize Healthcare Partners. Wishing you a very, very happy 2022. All the best.
Same to you.
All right.
Thank
But that's
you.
just a piece of the pie. I'll tell you what, that was a quick conversation there with Dr. Putt. And what we'll be doing, of course, we'll be sharing with you what we've got lined up, actually, for this lovely morning. It is a fun Friday. It is a fun Friday, and what we do is that we get to celebrate in studio. Only us, of course, and of course you looking on screen. So for this morning, we'll be starting out with a bang. We'll be joined by a rep from none other than Madisco, as they'll be giving us a crash course on pairing sparkling wines and champagne with some cheese to celebrate with your immediate family right here at home.
Yes.
Cheyenne is in already, and she'll be sharing with us what to do when it comes to pairing these foods.
Yes, and then our next party favor for today is none other than the saxophonist, who is going to engage us with his presence and do a performance and talk about the upcoming launch of his new company called Talent Quest.
Wow.
In studio, we'll have Richard Pitts joining us.
All right, looking forward to Richard Pitts, and we know that guy is very good.
Yes.
It's actually a celebration, right here in the studio, right here in your television. Yes. And we'll be moving on into a third segment now. This third segment is going to be with a rep from Little John's. You might be wondering, where is Little John's? They'll be telling us all that and more, as they'll be teaching us how to make that special salpicon. If you know it, you go in for salpicon, definitely.
Go for find
and of
out.
course, some chicken fingers as well.
Yes.
We know that all the kids love chicken fingers. So why not make some at home for the children? Little John's will give us the perfect recipe to make for the new year.
Awesome. And then lastly, we will have a same Little John's, I believe.
It's not Little John's now. This one is going to be the Tavern.
Tavern.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And they're going to be teaching us how to do
You'll be mixing up some
drinks, the mixing drinks, the after the day drinks, how to get over certain effects of the night before.
Recovery remedies. That's what it says.
Remedies.
So we'll be having them in to tell us all about that and more. It's going to be a fun Friday. It's the final Friday in 2021, folks. And so why not celebrate the best way possible? And we're going to do that at home. So from us here at Channel 5, we'll be showing you what to do to celebrate New Year's right there within the confines of your home. We've got to take the break. Just before we do, though, I've got a birthday shout out. I know Shanice and Beck said me, but Tyron J. Avila. He's my brother, lives in New York. Buddy, his birthday was yesterday. We love you so very much. Happy belated birthday to you from all of us here in the country, wishing you all the very best.
John, you know everybody.
Happy birthday, my brother. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be celebrating with none other than Madisco. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank Contactless MasterCard Debit Card. Introducing our Standard Debit and MasterCard Platinum Debit Cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
The ministry is collaborating with SpeedNet Communications to have a vaccination campaign for children ages 12 to 17 years. Children who get vaccinated will get a chance to win fabulous prizes, including backpacks with supplies, Nintendo Switch, tablets, book tuitions, and MiFi with 3 months data. Only children 12 to 17 years old can participate in this Smart and Ministry of Health and Wellness raffle. At vaccination sites, each vaccinated child, upon being vaccinated, will receive a ticket to place their name, age, date of birth, BHIS number, and contact information on, which will be filled out by a parent or legal guardian. The sooner a person vaccinates, the more chances he or she will have to win. Get vaccinated, Belize. Vaccination saves lives.
Child Development Foundation, or CDF as we are popularly known, has been partnering with Social Security Board since 2015. Social Security Board supports our child protection initiatives. They support us to build capacity for teachers and parents to identify the indicators of abuse. In particular, they support our counseling center so that we can provide trauma-focused counseling therapy to children who have been abused. Social Security has also supported our prevention program, the Rise Girls program, to help us to equip young women who are in primary and secondary school to understand more about adolescent development and also to build good self-esteem and to build safe social networks.
Over the past 6 years, we have established a partnership with the Social Security Board. It has assisted us in addressing some of their social welfare needs and health care needs of our older persons, specifically in Belize City, San Ignacio, and Belmopan. We have had the opportunity to do home visits with our geriatrician and physiotherapists. We distribute meals to them. We also have that opportunity to interact with them, to observe them. There are needs that may be identified. If we can address those, we do so.
Social Security has been one of our biggest donors throughout the years, and the services that they provide to us is basically financial, and it helps with a lot of things here at the center, like bills and groceries. The center is a drop-in center for the mentally ill, elderly, homeless, deportees. They come here, they take a shower, they get their breakfast, they get their lunch, and they also do recreational stuff here at the center. They can watch television, they listen to music, they play games, and they just, interact with each other, because here it's like a family.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. It is our New Year's special, and why not celebrate this way? I'll tell you what we've got right now. We are about to show you how to celebrate Madisco style. Now, in with us to tell us all about how to celebrate with these wines with your immediate family at home. We're talking mommy, daddy, that's it. We've got Cheyenne Miller. She's actually the beverage coordinator at Madisco. Cheyenne, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, John. Good morning, April.
Hi.
Thank you all for
Thank
having
you.
us here.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Yes.
Happy New Year.
I know. Happy
Everything
New
fire
Year.
about you, even a mask, using a mask.
Yes.
I swear.
Really, John, you guys are looking so sparkling, ready
No,
for
we
2022.
We decided, why not? Why not?
Man.
So, Madisco, as per usual, always does it big. They celebrate with Madisco. You guys have got, when it comes to the wine, some of the best across the country. Tell us about what we've got lined up here.
So, Madisco is known for many great products.
Yeah.
One of them is cheese.
Really?
Is cheese.
I'm teaching me as a wine.
Yeah, you know what?
We'll get there. So, Where you see cheese, you know Madisko is there.
All right.
So it's Madisko and cheese, they're paired together.
Really?
We have just gotten back our great stock of cheeses.
Okay.
And when you would think we're only a wholesale store, we only have big bags and loaves and block. We also have small portions that you can take into your home to do great platters like we have displayed here.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, less than $20 and you could actually enjoy a variety.
Supply,
A wide variety right there in that particular pocket, right there.
Yes, the one that April has there, that's the party cheese tray. So it has 4 different types of cheese. Easy.
Wow.
Already sliced up, John, ready to go.
Ready, you just
pop.
pick.
Yeah.
Pop and pick with Madisko.
I love that. Less effort.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Ready.
It's available at our 3 branches. We
Okay.
have one in Belmopan, the other one in San Pedro, and here in Belize City on Cleghorn Street.
Okay.
So again, we're a retail store. You can always walk in, just pick up your shopping cart, get everything you need and more.
I've been there. I know exactly how it works in a spot day. But what else do we have? I noticed, okay, you've got the cheese platter here.
Yes.
You also have various amount of cheese. They're, different strokes for different folks. Some folks might like different stuff. Tell us about those that you've got there.
Okay, so we have cheese that goes well with wines. So I brought 2 here. It's the Brie and the Gouda. Those go very well with wines.
Okay.
Then we have sliced cheeses if you want to make some little homemade burgers or sandwiches for your breakfast. I brought those
I
as
like this.
well.
This one is one of my
Yes,
favorites.
Gouda is great. Gouda. We have it in regular Gouda and in smoked Gouda, so you have a choice.
So regular or smoked?
Yes, cheese.
And then different sizes, different varieties. You have cheese sticks.
Yes, cheese sticks.
Cheese
you can
sticks
grab
too?
one and
cheese sticks, John.
So you just, all right, so let me put this up here, Dreams, and cheese sticks, my
String
goodness,
cheese
just
sticks,
like
and then
that.
that's the one that like unravels.
Yes.
Real?
Yes.
Man, I didn't even know they made these things. I haven't taken all the sausage and stringer and anything there, but I noticed you've got a wide variety indeed.
Yes.
She does.
And this is just the cheese part here.
This is just the cheese part.
And she has a cheese holding up the platter here, so there's like so many cheeses happening today. And I love cheese.
Cheese to eat and cheese will hold up platter.
Yes.
And then, you've got the perfect platter here as well.
Yes,
This, tell us what you've got on this platter.
So there we have the Gouda cheese. Sorry, this is the Brie cheese.
Brie cheese.
And then this is the Gouda that I showed you guys. And then this is a cream cheese that we carry as well, mixed with almonds.
So wait, so it actually comes like that, or you?
No, it comes like in a bar, like sorry.
All right.
In a bar size like this. So you can just take it out with a spoon.
Is that the Crystal Farms cream?
It's Dutch Farm.
Dutch Farms.
Yes, Dutch Farm cream cheese. So you can just easily take it out with a spoon.
Yeah.
Put it in a bowl. See,
And
we
then
have
mix
raisin.
up with your almond and your raisin.
Yes.
Well,
Good to
raisins
go.
are one of my favorite.
Yeah.
And that's it. Then you got your because I'm sure a lot of people might still have some grapes at home.
Yes,
And
of
some
course.
raspberries.
Strawberries,
And
walnuts.
you cut that up and you got your platter just like that.
Yes. It's
No.
go.
What are you going to pair this up with respect to the wine?
Of course, we're doing sparkling wines for the toasting.
Yes,
John.
for New Year's,
Yes,
because
for
we
New
sparkly,
Year's.
so the wine sparkly too.
And when there is a wide variety of sparkling wines out there, at Madisko we have the organic Emiliana sparkling wine. So this is our wine we'll toast to.
So it's a sparkling wine.
It's a sparkling wine out of Chile.
Okay.
So this is our go-to wine. It's our first choice always. It's very vibrant. It has aroma of pineapple and apple.
Really?
So it's a very bubbly wine.
Are you a
Ready for
wine
22.
enthusiast?
Yes, of course. I can't wait. So you did say it is the go-to.
Yes.
What would one of that
First.
retail for?
It runs about $80.
Okay.
Very affordable. And the bottle is a very nice size.
Indeed. Indeed.
Right? To cheers with, to toast to.
All right. So that's an Emiliana. What you call it? Emiliana? who?
Emiliana, organic.
Sparkling wine.
Man, she got 2 surnames. I mean, 2 middle names. Emiliana Sparkling Organic Wine.
Yes.
I like it. And then,
What else do you have for us?
And then, of course, we have, from I came in, April, so what's going on with those huge bottles? Yes, those are our 3-liter Proseccos.
Which one? The big one, yeah?
These big ones.
Wee.
Those are 3 liters.
Man, check this out.
Hold
Jeez,
up
look
the
at who this
balloon
man and
again.
they get on, man. Look at this. Look at this.
That is
Wow.
and that's
this
Prosecco.
serious.
Prosecco has become
Oh my
so
goodness.
popular.
Yeah.
The sales has increased for
Yes.
Prosecco sparkling
Yeah.
wines. It's a wine from out of Italy.
Okay.
And of course, if you have a family that holds 8, you can get the 3-liter, but if you notice, we have it in smaller
In the smaller size too,
as
yeah.
well. If you're just a family of 2 or 3,
Yeah.
then you can grab one of the smaller bottles.
Well,
So how much does the smaller bottle retail for?
It goes about 38.
Okay.
38 bucks?
Yes.
You kidding?
Yes.
Man.
Very affordable.
Awesome.
Oh, check this out. You guys are going to be open today?
Yes,
Oh,
until 2
well,
o'clock.
well.
We'll be there till
Up until?
2 o'clock
Up until
today.
2.
So you
All
have
of
till
our
2,
branches.
Jan. You have till 2.
Yeah, we have until 2.
You
And then if somebody wants to buy this large 3-liter,
Yes.
how much would
Then
they
what
have
would
to
that
pay?
retail
It
to?
runs a little over $200,
Okay.
but it can supply a huge number.
Yeah?
Yes, it
Of
can.
guests.
This is
I
all
can
you
imagine.
need.
Yes.
One of this, and you'll definitely need the remedy recoveries next day.
All right, so
course.
while we continue, because we know that we're pressed for time indeed. So while we continue with all the niceties that you've got here, because you also have this one.
I brought this one because for those that don't really like sparkling wine, you can always toast with a red wine.
Absolutely.
You can't
Okay.
go wrong with a red wine. We have a wide variety, so you can come in, check us out at Madisco. We can toast. Remember, it's not what you're toasting with, but what you're toasting to.
Oh my God.
Right, and we want to toast to life and
Yeah.
achievement.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And well, John will do us the honor.
Okay,
Handle
let
that
me
work.
do it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, April. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
But we had Miss Mala in here several times,
Yes.
several years. Yeah. And so
he's
therefore, yes.
Learned throughout the years.
Yes, I've learned
All right.
throughout the years of how you do
That
this.
way.
Make sure no, check this out. We know that you guys are definitely into this. Why? Because you clap the same time. All right,
Look
so
at
here
that
we go.
bubble.
No.
Here you go.
Ah,
Check that out. And one more.
For John.
All right. So this is actually. So what are we going to toast to?
This we're gonna toast this time around to 2021 and the upcoming. Oh my goodness! And the upcoming year 2022.
2022. So that's
So
what we're
from-
toasting to.
Madisco and the family here at Open Your Eyes.
Woo!
Cheers.
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 Quick sip. My
Yep.
goodness.
Right?
Sparkly, sparkly, sparkly.
Aroma is good
It's-
as well.
Yes. The aroma is
It's
excellent.
not sweet.
It's
And
not
I
sweet.
like that.
Yes.
Okay.
It has a really
Tan-
great blend.
Yes, it does.
So this is definitely one of the go-tos. We're talking here the Emiliana sparkling
Organic wine. Yes.
retailing for about 80 bucks.
Yes.
Very, very, very nice. Very, very nice. I really and truly like it. And it pairs with great cheese that you guys have had.
So
What
which
would-
which cheese do we have with this?
What would you pair this? Yeah.
I would take the smoked Gouda
Okay.
along with that one.
I also see that with the brie here, you have a little
Is this a strawberry?
strawberry jelly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Have
to
there.
go with
And that goes
Yes.
good as well.
Yes, because the brie goes great with sweet stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the reason we have the strawberry
Man.
jelly there.
So I tell you what, I also see that you've got different labels on these ones. Can you
Yeah.
tell us why
Why?
they're different?
So this, if you notice, it goes by the name Valdobbiani Prosecco. Again, from Italy.
Uh-huh.
And then this is a blue one that goes as Fashion Victim Diva. So they hold different name. Hence the reason for
This
the
is the John one.
It's a fashion victim.
This is the John one.
Oh my goodness.
Based on his jacket,
My goodness.
everything.
Yes, indeed. And if you actually Google it, it actually brings up a diva.
Really?
This is John's wine. John?
I love it. 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 And finally, April, right there in front of you, there's
Which one is this?
So this is a non-alcoholic sparkling wine.
It says 9.5 alcohol free.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the name. So for those that can't drink alcohol for whatever reason,
You could still in at the party.
you could still in at the party.
Yeah.
And for those kids that are just,
They want to be a part of the party with their parents.
Non-alcoholic.
Yes.
So we're here to accommodate everyone.
Everybody.
That is awesome.
So again, Madisco is open today.
Yes.
From what time to what time?
From 8 o'clock straight through to lunch until 2 o'clock. Our 3 branches were available on our Facebook page, the website, Instagram, and also our WhatsApp numbers are there on the website.
But let's take this a notch further. There might be people who are not into wines or into cheeses and whatnot. What else can we find at Madisco?
So we have a wide variety of spirits. When I say spirits, it's from whiskeys to vodkas, gin, rum, every option. Last week when we were on, Miss Mala introduced the Japanese whiskey. So we have those available as well.
Japanese whiskey.
Yes, Japanese whiskey.
So all that available right there at Madisco.
yes,
We're talking
in the
about the
Oasis.
3 branches.
The 3 branches.
So I could go to Belmpan right now.
Yes.
Perfect.
And it's there.
But Cheyenne, you know, I might live in Corozal. I might live in the PG.
Yes. How do I
And
get
you know, I'd really like one of these. I want to wow my loved ones at home.
We're only a text away.
Okay.
1 phone call away.
Or a text away.
And yes, and we can send it to you any way that you prefer via the bus, Tropic Air. We have staff traveling that area on a daily basis, so we can have them delivered directly to you.
Just like that.
Just like
Perfect.
It seems that like nothing no Mr. Madisco.
Do you have to order in advance in order to have it? So like if I want it for today, I need to order yesterday.
No, you can order today. We're not gonna say on the appointed time, but give us a couple hours so we can prepare it and make sure we have the delivery set for you all.
Perfect. Express delivery by Madisco.
Just like that, you know.
Just like that.
Just like that. So we've got the wines, we've got the cheeses, we've got any crackers? Because normally you have crackers, all of these
but
things.
we do have crackers.
Tell us about
there.
those. Yes.
So we have the best choice crackers. We have saltine and unsalted.
Okay.
We have the Lasco water crackers. So you have a wide variety. You come into a retail area and you see options.
Yeah.
Pick, choose.
Refuse.
No refusing.
No refuse.
Just pick and choose.
Pick and choose. So final question for me, because you did mention, and April, you were big on this one. You were like, this is a very good wine.
And it's the same Emiliana brand.
Okay.
Yes. Also,
Emiliana, she the boat though. My God.
it's our organic line.
Yeah.
We just got it back in stock about a week or so.
Okay.
We have it in Merlot, in Cabernet, in Sauvignon Blanc. So Adobe organic wine. That's ours. And it's a great deal.
What does it retail for?
About $29.
Just $29?
Less than $30.
For this?
Yes.
And this is actually a go-to, you know, and I was so impressed by April saying, you know what, this is a this and that and that, and I'm like, oh, watch this girl.
I know it doesn't make me sound good, but no, it's a good brand. It's a really good brand.
Really good.
All right. So all very, very affordable right there at Madisco. You go down there, you pick up what you've got to pick up. The opening hours for Madisco today is from what, 8
till 2 o'clock.
8 until 2 o'clock. And of course, if you're living out district and you want to get something, then try to get that as early so they could actually get that down to you as well. Can I pay online?
Of course. Of course you can pay online, Jack.
Can I see a wide variety of products online?
Yes, we have our Madisco website that is there. You
Stocked
can
up.
view, have pictures, have the prices. So
I can find you on social media?
Yes, on Facebook and Instagram as well.
All right.
Well,
all right. Well, I'll tell you what. I think we've done it all. We've done it all. So once again, let's make that toast. And this toast for me is going to be for the relationship shared between Madisco, Channel 5, and of course you there at home. Cheers. Cheers. I really and truly enjoyed sparkling, yet it's a wine. All right. Woo.
That's
Woo. My goodness.
Woo. You start your morning right?
We're starting our morning right indeed. So I'll tell you what we're going to do now. We've got the wines that you like from Madisco, the cheeses you like right there as well. From Wine and Cheeses. Why not get some great music, huh? From saxophonist, my buddy, Richard Pitt. He's going to join us right after the commercial break. It's going to be a great time. It's our way of celebrating right here at home with our Channel 5 family and, of course, yours via the TV. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got much more right here live on 5.
Mis compatriotas beliceños, el paso de un año a otro conlleva simbolismo y sustancia. Como individuos, instituciones y naciones, medimos el tiempo, marcamos los logros, lloramos las pérdidas y trazamos nuevos objetivos en ese momento mágico en el que el cierre de un año da paso a uno nuevo. Este último año, el segundo de una pandemia mundial que ha alterado nuestro sentido a la normalidad, ha estado marcado por los desafíos. Y para nuestro pequeño y vulnerable país, hemos sido puestos a prueba de formas impensables. Y sin embargo, el 2021, el primer año completo de mi administración, bien puede ser el año de que cambiamos las cosas. El 2021, nuestra gente volvió a trabajar, como demuestra la drástica caída del desempleo al 9,2%, con 5.531 beliceños más trabajando que un año antes. La economía beliceña repuntó, produciendo bienes y servicios por un valor adicional de $85 millones en comparación con el 2020. E incluso el Fondo Monetario Internacional, normalmente conservador, revisó el crecimiento previsto de Belice para el 2021 del 2% a una tasa del 12,5%, una recuperación casi milagrosa. Nuestra lucha contra el virus COVID ha sido implacable. Se han realizado casi 400,000 pruebas, más de 30,000 beliceños se han recuperado y la última oleada ha disminuido con una media de solo 30 casos en los últimos 10 días. Dolorosamente, 592 beliceños han sucumbido al virus y como todos los beliceños, lamento cada uno de los fallecidos por esta enfermedad. En esta batalla, mi administración no ha escatimado medidas ni gastos. Desde los estados de emergencia, pasando por los toques de queda, hasta los $15 millones de gasto adicional del Ministerio de Salud, creemos que vale la pena luchar por cada vida de los beliceños. Hoy en día, los riesgos de una variante más contagiosa, Omicron, nos obliga de nuevo a vacunarnos y aplicar las vacunas de refuerzo, a mantener la distancia social, a llevar máscaras y a practicar siempre una higiene adecuada. Cualquier éxito que hayamos logrado contra el COVID-19 pertenece a nuestras enfermeras, médicos, cuidadores y otros trabajadores de primera línea que han desafiado la enfermedad y la muerte para salvar vidas y aplanar la curva de COVID-19. En nombre de todos los beliceños, honro su labor desinteresada. El año 2021 trajo consigo de forma espectacular el fin de la superobligación. La retirada del superbono eliminó 500 millones de dólares de la deuda pública y a la vez que redirigió los recursos a un programa de conservación ecomarino celebrado internacionalmente. Y a la cabeza de una gran revolución de la productividad y la autosuficiencia está el Ministerio de Agricultura, Seguridad Alimentaria y Empresa. En solo 12 meses se ha conseguido un récord de exportaciones de ganado y se ha prestado más atención a los pequeños agricultores y al sector agroproductivo que en 13 años de mala gobernanza del UDP. Nuestro Ministerio de Turismo ha trabajado con diligencia y ha añadido nuevas líneas aéreas, ha aumentado significativamente las plazas y ha trabajado para garantizar que los trabajadores del sector turismo estuvieran entre los primeros en ser vacunados. Nuestra industria turística se está recuperando de forma vigorosa. El sector BPO ha experimentado un crecimiento exponencial y solo ese año ha creado más de 5,000 nuevos empleos, registrando un récord mundial en el crecimiento de BPOs. Si este espectacular repunte fue posible desde los escombros que nos dejó la última administración, entonces debemos mirar hacia el 2022 con optimismo y confianza. Mi gabinete y yo, con el apoyo de la administración pública en general, estamos decididos a perseguir con mayor vigor en el 2022 las promesas del manifiesto aprobadas por el electorado beliceño hace 14 meses. El trabajo está bien encaminado. Por ejemplo, la construcción, la adjudicación de viviendas de bajo coste ha comenzado y se intensificará en el nuevo año con unidades programadas para su distribución entre los 6 distritos. El Ministerio de Infraestructuras intensificará su programa de mejora de carreteras, construcción de puentes y calles y desagües rurales. El Ministerio de Recursos Naturales ha entregado 5,338 arrendamientos y 6,943 títulos en el 2021 y prevé la entrega de 7,500 nuevos lotes a los nuevos propietarios en el 2022. Con la reapertura de las escuelas, el Ministerio de Educación ampliará la iniciativa de escuelas secundarias gratuitas que comenzó en 4 escuelas en el 2021. El impulso del Ministerio será recuperar el tiempo de clases y las lecciones perdidas por la pandemia. Y a partir de 2022, esperamos que fluyan abundantes dividendos de la reciente cumbre de inversiones organizadas por el gobierno en noviembre pasado. Se estima que los flujos de inversiones extranjera directa previstos para el 2022-25 estarán en al menos de $1,000 millones, acompañados de aproximadamente 15,000 nuevos empleos. Esto se complementará significativamente con la movilización y inyección de inversión local incentivada por el interés mostrado en la cumbre de inversiones y la aceptación por parte del sector privado de la creación de un nuevo entorno empresarial favorable. La seguridad de nuestras comunidades y el bienestar de los más vulnerables son prioridades nacionales fundamentales. Esperamos que la reciente incorporación de 220 agentes de policía refuerce la sólida cruzada contra la delincuencia de nuestro equipo encargado de asuntos internos, amortiguada siempre por políticas que ofrecen una vida de reforma y iniciativas que atienden a nuestros ancianos, a los jóvenes en situaciones de riesgo y a los que buscan empleo. En un plano más amplio, el gobierno reafirma sus preciados pactos de cooperación con los interlocutores sociales, facilitando el sector privado y empoderando a nuestra ciudadanía. Mis compatriotas beliceños, los sueños que compartimos, los valores que nos unen, nunca han sido más cruciales para nuestros objetivos nacionales. Y con la guía de nuestro Creador, que el 2022 sea un año exitoso. De mi familia a la tuya. ¡Feliz Año Nuevo!
"2021 was filled with highs and lows, a second year of pandemic life with vaccinations and variants. More tragic deaths due to crime, multiple protests, political drama, environmental milestones, and Belizeans excelling. Before we ring in 2022, we'll take you back to some of the biggest stories of the past 12 months. Join our news team on New Year's Eve for News 5's Year in Review. From headline stories, historical moments, and even the most buzzed about topics on our social media, we'll give you a complete rundown as the year comes to a close. Make News 5's 2021 in Review a part of your New Year's celebration. Tune in on December 31st at 8 p.m. right here on Channel 5 and streaming live on Facebook and YouTube.
Man, Rich, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to introduce. Yeah, I get that like several times, man. This is not anybody. This guy is one of the best in this country, if not the best. We're talking here, Richard Pitts. Richard, morning, bro. I didn't even know how to. I don't even. How are you today, my brother? How are you?
Oh, tired, man. I'm going to.
You know, it must take a lot to have to, to play this saxophone and try to build, especially the different tunes that you want to. Tell us about your career, man.
How did you get started? Yeah. Why the saxophone? How are you gracing us with your presence?
You got tambourine, you got drum, you got this, you got that.
Why
but you choose a saxophone.
Well, I'm not really here to represent myself as a musician, but just indulge.
Just a little bit about you, man.
I am a full musician. Basically, I live my entire life from it, right? So I make a full living from playing
the saxophone as a musician.
Right. I'm an educator, and I came out of the classroom to play professionally.
Okay.
Because I always felt that I'm not making enough impact for my students.
Okay.
Because oftentimes students would rebel and be like, what's the purpose of learning music?
Yeah.
You know, like, how will this help us?
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
And I stepped out of the classroom to let them know that you can be living a really good life.
Yeah. And exactly. So you've been an example there, and now you're being an example as a musician, and now for the purpose of why you're actually here today, as an entrepreneur. Yes. Now, Richard, you do a lot of stuff. Tell us about your entrepreneurship and what business are you actually venturing off into?
Well, I sell music and entertainment.
Okay.
As a music entrepreneur, I try to venture in as much as I possibly can.
Okay.
And certain areas that people are neglecting, that's where I go.
Okay.
Right? So you won't see me on any fancy videos doing big recordings with big artists and what's not. Because that's not my place, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel my place is being at these bars and restaurants playing.
Yeah.
You know, performing.
Yeah.
So, hence the reason I came up with this idea to start this agency.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what we're here about.
All right. So tell us about this agency. What got that started, and how is it going right now? I know your launch is coming up soon. Tell us about that.
All right. As an agent, I have been operating for quite a long time post-COVID, because I have always been an in-demand musician.
Okay.
You know, and so I would find myself being double booked.
Oh, man.
And so I would have to find someone to take that spillover, right? And then I ended up with lots and lots of spillovers.
Oh, wow.
So sometimes I would have like 3 persons working in place of me, different places, you know.
Okay.
And I said, guys, you know, let me market you guys every year.
Yeah.
Right, just as your own separate thing.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I just collect a commission from there.
Yeah.
Right?
Easy as that.
And then it has been working, and I have been having people booked in San Pedro and Placencia. I control those 2 areas before COVID. And then COVID happened, and then everything died. And then I started playing now during COVID, and trust me, it was an experience of a lifetime.
Wow. Why do you say?
because it's something that I was doing every single night. And then you have that following that you build with your audience, you know. So I would be playing 7 nights a week, and I would see the same faces popping up because they love the work.
Yeah.
So
You know.
you had an audience.
Right. So we have an audience, and it's ever growing.
Yeah.
And so there are not enough jobs. There are not enough
People to fill
to fill the jobs.
Yeah.
Right. So, and that's countrywide. So what I'm here to do is I'm here to reach out to my 2 clients. Right. One of them are the talent. Right. We want you to come so we can help basically make money for you. All right. If you're somewhere sitting at home not doing anything, but you have this immense talent in some area, whether it be music, dance, whatever, drama, poetry, comedy, anything. If you're a clown, then sign up, right?
What about if you're an MC?
Yeah, man, we book everything. If you have a dog that can dance punta, we will book that and
So you are a talent agency
we are a
for
talent
the creative
agency,
arts.
right?
And what's the name of the agency?
For the entire country. Talent Quest.
Talent Quest.
Yeah, Talent Quest, because there's always a quest.
Yeah.
One of the clients are, of course, the talent, and then the other client is the consumer.
Okay.
Right, the consumer of entertainment. And the talent is questing for pay, and the consumer is always questing for a good act.
Yeah.
A professional act.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, an act that can attract. Just like the way when I go and play, you know, I attract people. Right.
And so when is the launch of Talent Quest? Because I noticed here it's the launch. The launch is going to happen soon. Tell us about that.
Right now we have our Facebook page up, Talent Quest, where the artists can go and sign up. We don't book you if you're not in the program. We don't manage the artists. We do not. It's not a exclusive contract type of situation where we control you. No, you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do, but all you do is just sign up with us, and we will find the jobs for you. So we will help you make money.
Okay.
You market them.
Right.
You market
Right.
them.
We will put them. No, actually, we will give them jobs.
Okay.
Which comes to the second portion, because we're inviting all the consumers countrywide, right, to sign up with us. It's a huge organization. All right, we're inviting the consumers like restaurants and bars and whatever, sign up with us, right?
Yeah.
We will send agents to you to work along with you, and the musicians and artists and the talent, they sign up, and what we do, we filter those, right? Because we want the best.
Yeah, we want the
Right, we want the best. We filter those through, and then what we do is we pair. We sit down with the consumer and we pair the app. So we show them a catalog, or which one of these would you like to hire, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it's a 3-month, for the consumer, they have to sign a 3-month contract, basically.
Okay.
Which basically gives us full booking. So we will prepare a calendar for you already.
Okay.
Valentine's is around the corner.
Yeah.
Hit us up for some acts one time before all the good ones are gone.
Yeah.
Right? Chris Bradshaw is booking along with me now.
Okay.
So
Then you say
I'm gone, and he's available. And for big events and so on, we're doing things to help the artists, like bidding and so on. Like, for example, Valentine's is around the corner, right? And there are only 2 really good jazz saxophonists in the country. And I am already booked.
You gone already?
I gone already. Right? So, Mr. Bradshaw, if you're interested in the guy, then we'll have a bid.
But he's very good. He's very good.
We'll
so
have
why
a bid
not
for
be
him.
interested in Mr.
So
Bradshaw?
basically, so some of the ideas, right? So the program itself, right? It has a general manager. It has scouts. Right now, we don't have any scouts confirmed, right? But we have agents, and agents are responsible for their region.
Of course.
Right. So it's the job of the agent. It is the job of the scout to bring the business to us.
Okay.
All right. It's the job of the agent to pair the artist with the business.
Okay.
Right? So the agent in the north is Roosevelt Blades Jr.
Okay.
Then we have the agent from here. I'm still waiting for a response, but I had asked Terry Gordon. Yeah. In the west, I had asked this guy LJ.
Okay.
His father runs this TV station, Plus TV or something.
Okay, okay.
Right?
All right.
Oh.
Because he's connected to media, to have an agent that's connected to media, and he's so excited. He's young, you know. I get to be a part of something huge.
And Talent Quest is just coming up, so you've got good
Talent
people.
Quest already have bookings. All right. We haven't fully launched as yet.
Okay.
But we already have lots of bookings.
All right.
All
When
right.
do you
For
plan to
people who are officially launching next week,
Okay.
where we plan to set calendars for some of the artists that have already signed up.
Okay.
I also want to make mention that we have some very reputable talents that have signed up. Big DJs, you know, like Omar and
oh wow,
DJ
you talk
Dalla.
Full Color Dynamar.
Right.
Man.
Wow.
So we have big people, Ernestine, Carballo, right? So
Terry G.
I'm just waiting for the rest. I'm just waiting for the rest. And lots of newbie talents, right? So I'm just waiting for the rest. Basically, it's you're asking me to help you find job,
Excellent.
right?
And you're doing your part so that they
Right.
can have,
And we are very skilled at that.
Okay.
Right? We are very skilled, especially me, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm founding this business, right? Because I have played basically every single place in this country and everybody knows me. So
Yeah.
it's easy for me to work with them and whatever.
All right.
Well,
Just like that.
I feel like every field needs a talent quest. It doesn't have to just be creative. I feel like everybody wants help in finding a job.
All right.
And so in the cultural creative community,
Yeah.
please, if you are seeking some help and advice on how to get booked with a talent agency,
There he is
sign
right
up with
here.
Mr. Richard Pitts for a talent
Yep.
quest.
Indeed. So
And
once again,
remember,
your Facebook.
I have two clients.
Okay.
All right. I have the talent. All right. And
you
I
have
also have
the businesses.
the business is the
Okay.
consumer. And we are doing, when I say consumer, I don't just mean restaurants and bars and whatever. All right. Anybody that consumes, anybody that needs to
need
book
music.
something. We're like the one stop for entertainment.
Everything.
So we are like the Amazon of
All right, there
entertainment.
you go. He had it
You
so
should
Every
put that in
single thing.
writing somewhere.
Well, let me tell you our slogan. Our slogan is we source.
Resource?
We
source.
We source.
So it's basically
We source, secure, all right?
Talent
We
Quest.
provide,
we source.
Yes, we source.
All right.
We source, right? We secure it, and we provide employment opportunities for the talented. Let us make money together, all right?
That's
Great. I can't beat
Yeah,
that.
you can't beat
Richard,
it.
we're so thankful that you joined us this morning, man. Here is to wishing you all the very best and Happy New Year's. And, you know, from Richard Pitts to the public, what's your New Year message?
Stay safe, you know, social distance, follow the rules, get vaccinated, you know. If you don't want to get vaccinated, then just, you know,
Stay
follow
home,
the rules, or, you know, stay out of the way until things try to clear up, right? Because you're putting your lives in danger.
Indeed.
The ones that are vaxxed still need to be responsible.
Okay.
And, you know, Mr. Prime Minister, open up the restaurants and bars, give them some tax breaks so that they can hire live acts. You'll be creating lots and lots of jobs just by giving these businesses a tax break. I'm here to sell a business, I'm sorry. All right? Mr. Prime Minister, give these businesses a tax break so that they can come and hire me to book artists. You will be creating lots of jobs. And there's a trickle effect. Because when artists are performing, right, they have money to invest in studio work. We have money to pay flyer makers. Okay. So it's not just the artists, everybody will be making money from this.
So that's a trickle-down effect. Richard, we're so thankful. We're out of time completely.
Yes.
It's always nice to chit-chat with Richard as he plays his saxophone, and he does it the very best possible way. So from good music to Richard to actually taking you over to Little John's and getting some salpicon, or how to make that perfect chicken fingers.
Okay. You like chicken fingers?
I love it.
Okay, great.
Well, we're going to talk about that when we come back. Stay with us.
Working off-site doesn't mean you have to be off your game. Studies have shown that simply adding a keyboard and mouse to your laptop increases productivity by 26%. Add a monitor, and you'll be 35% more productive. At Fulltech Systems, we have what you need to enhance your remote work or e-learning experience. With devices such as headsets, video conferencing monitors, webcams, keyboards, mice, docking stations, all with the brands you trust. Keep connected with collaboration tools like Microsoft 365 Suite and Kaspersky and perform efficiently no matter where you are. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.
It's holiday season 2050, and the hottest trend is microplastics. For over a century, our ancestors have neglected the oceans. As a result, every food cycle on land and sea has been saturated with microplastics. And at Plastico, your trusted source for great meals, we pride ourselves on providing only the best in microplastics.
Just like Mom used to make it.
Wasn't your Plastico turkey delicious?
So tender.
It goes great with plastic soda.
You heard it, folks. Plastico turkey, your best and only option this Christmas.
We eat what we throw away. It all goes back into the oceans and then back to us as microplastics in everything we eat. Call for a strong single-use plastic ban in Belize. Our future depends on it.
As you reflect on love and life during the Christmas season, think about this. On average, almost 70 Belizean sons, brothers, and fathers crash and die on our highways every year. Unsafe drivers also take the lives of innocent passengers, pedestrians, and cyclists. Now our young men are dying in motorcycle crashes. The top two reasons by far for all these deaths are negligence and loss of control. Join the Department of Transport, the Police Department, and the Road Safety Project this Christmas season in showing that you care about your passengers and other vulnerable road users on the highways. Drive a little slower. Drive with more attention and focus on safety. Be prepared for more traffic checkpoints as we work to reduce speed and eliminate drunk driving, making our roadways safer. This Christmas season, give the gift of life and make Belize feel the love. A message from the Second Road Safety Project.
We have been a partner with Smart for over 10 plus years. We have a full Smart plan we use as our major driver for our business. We have a service that rolls over in that if you call one and it is busy, it rolls over to the next line. So once you call us, you can get us at any time. Before we got this Smart service, we were paying upwards of nearly $2,000 in phone bills. Since we've had our Smart service, we pay an average about $600. So we've had tremendous saving, more than 50%. For the businesses, if you want to save money, switch to Smart because it is far more cost effective and the service is excellent.
Smart continues to be innovative in bringing new technology and meaningful savings during these challenging times to businesses across Belize. Sign up for our VoIP technology or broadband packages and save more.
Our region's healthcare workers are our heroes, and that's why we want to make sure you're protected against dangerous diseases that can harm you and your families. To all our amazing healthcare providers, please make sure you're up to date with your vaccines, from measles to influenza. And when it's your turn to get vaccinated against COVID-19, please make sure you do so as soon as possible. The COVID-19 vaccines are safe and effective at protecting you, and they're our best shot at keeping our health services functioning. Thank you for all you do.
Vaccines bring us close.
Back. Just like that, we're welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We're moving now into our third segment for the morning. We're celebrating here because it's the final Friday in the year 2021. And why not celebrate the right way? With my buddy from Little John's.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got Josue in. He's Joshua Sosa. He's the owner of Little John's. Now, this little place is so cool. You ever been?
No.
Well, you need to go there.
Yeah.
But good morning, my brother. Welcome.
Morning.
Yes.
Thanks for the invite, guys.
And how
Appreciate
are
it.
you?
I'm feeling cool.
All
Very
right.
cool. The weather's cool too. Yes.
Yeah.
right.
So we know that you've got a wide variety of stuff here, but just before we get to these things, tell us about Little John's Corner.
Okay. Well, Little John's, we opened, as you guys know, we opened this year, and it's we had the idea of bringing family to everybody in Belize.
Yeah.
My wife and I were staring at each other, and like, you know, the situation in the country right now, it's not. Let's do something funny. Let's do something outrageous. Let's open a business.
Yeah.
And
During
just
a
bring
pandemic.
everybody, make it home for everybody.
Yeah.
So that's what we were trying to do. Offer quality food, more gourmet kind of fast food. And, you know, good times, obviously, respecting and taking care of each other while
Definitely.
we do, yes. And just bringing home to everybody.
So,
whoever doesn't have a time or a home to go to, welcome home.
Wow.
I like that. I like that a lot. So this morning we are going to be preparing snacks for bringing in the new year with our families, right?
Yes.
So what do
And
you
these-
have here?
Yeah, these are snacks you could actually find at Little John's.
Yes, we could. You could find the chicken fingers and the smoked pork salpicon. We'll do it over there. It's fresh and never made, and it's quite easy to do.
And
Quite
what are
easy
you
to
most
prepare.
famous for?
Well, apart from the birria tacos, we also our burgers are getting pretty
Pretty good?
loved by
Watch
the
man,
people.
she do your hands so that means
No, a good birria taco. What?
also
You don't have to go wait at Chetmal for a birria taco then.
Yeah, so-
All right.
Right, the Little John's.
Right, the Little
Yes, sir.
John's. Okay.
All right, so we're making it easy, we're making it fun for you. These are actually great ideas that you could actually make right at home as well, or go to Little John's and pick some up. So what do we have? We've got the
Chicken fingers
and
salpicon, smoked pork.
what are we going to start with?
Well, let's start with
The oil hot.
Yeah, the oil is hot, so
So-
we're ready.
Let's do it.
Let's do Little John's Corner's famous chicken fingers.
All right.
All right.
This is about seven or
About
six
seven of
pieces,
them.
about
Yeah,
seven
seven of
pieces
them.
of chicken fingers. Because it's just chicken breast. You just slice them in the size you guys want. You know,
Okay.
the chicken doesn't mind.
Okay.
And you just cover them with flour. Then baste them with a little egg, washed egg. And then we use, like I was saying, two types of breadcrumbs.
Okay.
It's panko and the regular breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Right, and we just season it with, we have it already seasoned with some parsley, some spices, salt and pepper. And
Okay. You can't give out the secret now.
No, not really.
Get that, Little John.
Some seasonings.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's put this into the fire.
All right, so let's do that. All right. Careful, she running out.
This studio is jinxed.
All right, so there we
Oh,
go.
lovely. Look at
Chicken fingers.
Fry.
A la Little John's.
How long do you leave them to fry, more or less?
It shouldn't be more than 10 minutes.
More than 10 minutes, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
when it's cool like this, it shouldn't be more than that.
More than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so where is Little John located? You said Little John's Corner, but what corner, where, what part of the city? Are you in the city? Are you out?
Yes. Right now we're only in the city. It's on 24 Landivar Street. That's Kings Park. For those who don't know, CBC Cable is in the parallel street behind it.
Ah.
So if you want to find it easy, go to CBC and just go a big U-turn.
Go around the corner, because
Yeah.
there's a loop there.
Yeah.
And you go around that.
Yeah.
And it's a one way. You can't go down the next way.
6th Street, you can't
6th
go
Street.
back up stop. So
Okay.
you have
So
to
they have to pass.
to the
Yeah, you have to pass Little John.
Yeah, you will see the signs.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, they're almost done. Wow.
Just like
the
that.
fire is
That
done.
oil, they're hot.
Yeah. All right. And tell us about your, when it comes to your business now, you've got a wide variety of drinks. Tell us about that.
Drinks, well, basically mostly the well-known drinks for everybody, like margaritas, piña coladas, people
Yeah.
do. We have brought that with us.
Yeah.
And Michael, you guys can join it. Today we'll have all the house specials today, so the closure of the year, all the house specials on.
So you're open for the New Year, for
Yes.
the New Year's Eve.
New Year's
Okay,
Eve.
what time would you be open for today?
We're opening at 12
Okay.
until 11. Unfortunately, we can't receive the New Year's.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, cool.
Sounds good.
Now we know that we're in pandemic times and whatnot. Tell us about your seating arrangements. Do I have to make a reservation to go there?
Well, it's by law required to have a reservation. Well, we do take walk-ins, and we just require people to stay seated and proceed with the whole protocols of the COVID prevention. No, wash your hands, sanitize, keep your mask on if you want to move around the place, and basically just stick to your group. That's it.
That's it. All right.
Easy and simple enough, just like these chicken fingers.
You know what the man said? The man said, the chicken no mine.
Yes, I like that.
So just like that, we're about to take out the first batch of chicken fingers. Go to the Little John's.
I mean, this is something so simple to do at home during this time. You can make it for your kids.
Yeah.
And pair it with that non-alcoholic sparkling wine that we had this morning from a disco.
I know.
There you have a nice little treat for New Year's Eve.
All right.
That is wonderful.
So this is just a piece of the pie in terms of what you could get at Little John's.
Yes. I want to try them bria tacos.
You want to try the bria tacos?
Yes.
I never bring none for you
Never
today.
none today. But
Well, it's an easy snacks.
well, touche. So after the chicken fingers, he's going to give us a crash course on his famous salpicon.
All right.
Salpicon kind of hard for day, you know. Not everybody know how to make salpicon.
Well, you will find it simple.
All right, so we're going to do that shortly.
Nice.
So we're going to do that shortly. But like you mentioned, Little John's will be open today. And of course, you make a reservation. You make sure that you're seated. Always wear your face mask. And it's a very safe area as well. I've been there a few times.
Oh yeah? What you order? What are your go-to meal?
Well, in terms of meal, I like the chicken wings.
Okay.
The ceviche, very, very good too, the ceviche. And in terms of my choice of drink, I like beer.
So your go-to is a cold Sorrel stout that can't be found anywhere in Belize right now.
There you go. I tell my bro Joe, here what? Can I have a beer, please?
Yes.
And I get myself an ice cold Belkin.
But that is perfectly paired with ceviche.
There we go. In the picture,
Yes.
Little John's Corner.
That's a perfect couple.
Definitely.
All right, so the chicken fingers are out.
Almost out.
Almost out.
One thing,
One more left.
one thing you could tell is the color.
Okay.
Shouldn't be past high brown. It should be golden.
Yeah.
So if it's too dark, it's getting quite burnt.
Okay.
It's too dark. It's just right. If you're not born, you're not done.
That's the way they say, no?
Some
You heard this
people
funny
say,
yeah. If you're not born, you're not done. But these are very easy to make for the New Year's.
Yes.
The kids, they would love to do it. Like he mentioned, you put some breadcrumbs. There are two different kinds he's using. And it's very, very, very easy to do.
The
All right,
secret
so there
seasoning.
you go. There you
Well,
go.
but you could pick up your own seasoning and whatever
Okay.
you guys choose. It's just a matter of taste.
Okay.
If you choose more peppers, flavors, or more like different type of spices, you got paprika, you got all of those, which are popular and people like it. So that's a way you could do it.
All right. So that was meal number one,
Yes.
chicken fingers. Let's go to meal number two.
Okay, for this one I'll have to go through with the onion.
All right, so
that's
cut
the
that
one
up.
with balance.
Every place, like your place, have sharp knives, so we want to move away from that.
Yep.
I don't want. I won't attack you with the knife.
So you've already got the pork here, right?
Yes.
It's already smoked.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Right? Can you walk me through that smoking process? How long does that take you to do?
Well, it depends of the meat and the type of cut you're using. Right now we're using pork shoulder.
Okay.
And it takes about from 5 to 10 hours to smoke it.
Wow.
So you have to do that an entire day before.
It has to be priority made, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just go through the process. You use your same way. You use your seasoning. You must smoke your meat, and once it's done, you could cut it up into nice dices,
pieces like that,
like
yes.
that, and separate your own portions.
Okay. So I noticed we already have some of the ingredients. We're about to cut that onion up.
Yep.
We've got tomatoes.
Yeah.
We've got you can't beat this. Cilantro is here. Cilantro have to be a part of the party.
Lime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Salt, black pepper.
Black pepper.
Perfect.
All right.
That's just some basics. Again.
That's basic.
Yeah. Again, if you guys choose any seasoning that you guys prefer, it's also welcome.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just a matter of taste, like I say.
All right.
Okay.
So while we're in our TV kitchen, a quick process, quick preparation.
Yes, because everything is already chopped, diced, and ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you're not professional, though, real. Hold the knife fancy too. All right.
Can I cut yourself?
All right.
So in this case now, we put that where? What do we do?
We recommend a bowl.
Okay.
A deep bowl.
Mhm.
So you can mix a cup of tomatoes.
Okay.
Then your the amount of onion you prefer. Some people are really fancy about how much onion they want.
Yeah.
And then I'm using just a quarter of the onion right
Okay,
here.
sure, no problem.
Okay.
Quarter of the onions.
That's good. Yeah.
Bam.
So put that in the
That's
bowl.
in there.
Same way with the cilantro. Cilantro, use just. I like a lot of cilantro.
I like a lot of cilantro
So I put a lot of cilantro.
All the cilantro
put it
you
all
want.
over there.
Yeah.
And then just the basics. We use a couple more seasonings, but this is just a basics so people can try it out on their own.
Okay.
And we recommend. Depends on how much salt you want.
Not a lot of salt.
Like half a spoon.
Yeah.
This is a quarter.
That's a
so
quarter.
it's one.
Okay.
And
two.
All
right.
That's about it. Pepper, same way. Just a pinch or two.
I like black pepper too.
I like black
I prefer, yes, I prefer the coarse.
The coarse
one.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it gives you a nice look at the dish too.
Yep.
And then the lime.
Important.
I like.
You can't miss
lime.
this step. Okay, this is the easiest as you could do it.
Okay.
Some lime.
Okay.
Again, if you choose more lime, maybe more salt, maybe I want to put some. I don't know.
To your tasting.
It's to your tasting. So this is the basics.
Basic.
You guys open it up and then
That's
good
it.
to go.
All right, that sounds good, man. You know, and this is just for you to learn how to do your salt pecan.
Yes. Yeah.
So primarily you smoke your pork shoulder.
Yep.
You smoke that for about 10 hours?
Well, like I said, it depends on the meat and the cut of the meat. It requires a lot of time to be smoked and to be tender.
All right.
All right, but you guys can do the salt pecan with any meat. You could do with beef. We have tried it with chicken as well, and it's fine. There are people, if you don't have access to pork meat or you don't have access to that long time for smoking meat, you could do more grilled chicken or beef. That's your choice.
Awesome.
Sounds perfect. So what you do now, you mix that up?
Yes, we need that to mix it up.
All right, there you go. You can put that right in there, dive in. Yeah, there you go.
And
so
then,
mix that up?
yeah, it's ready. So we have to bring in the salt pecan now.
Salt pecan now. Put the meat.
Yeah.
Well.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
That's nice.
And right there at Little John's, you could actually get this freshly prepared.
Yeah.
And Little John's located in the Kings Park area. Landiva Street, is sir?
Landiva Street.
Landiva Street.
Take a turn and
Yes, a pointer. If you're using Google Maps, it doesn't say Landiver. It says Landver.
Landver.
So that's a little,
Google Maps in Belize does not work well.
I don't know who gave them the name of the street, though.
It's okay.
Wanna stop the not Google Maps, man.
Yeah.
Talk about this nice food, yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so this is basically it right here.
Look
Check that out. Check that out. My goodness.
Look at that.
Ooh, salt pecan.
And then you can accompany with your choice of
tortilla chips. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
So that's the way it is. So you want to plate one of these? Let's plate that. Let's plate one of these for presentation. There you go. And then we've got the chips already, so we don't have to. Yeah, we're straight with that. Put that right in there, Josh.
There you go.
All right. There you go. Check that out.
That is a mean serving.
I
of
know.
salt pecan.
Man, I feel generous as you're done.
Yeah.
I'll pick some of this and just
Just-
sprinkle
just
across.
Lavish it. Garnish it. Sprinkle.
Woo-wee.
Yep.
Perfect.
Check that out.
It may need more green.
You may need
So this is what it's like when you go to your Little John's. Yeah, when you go to Little John's, you find stuff just like this, freshly made, freshly prepared. All right, and like you mentioned, with respect to opening hours for today, what's that like for you?
Okay, well, we're getting ready to open at lunchtime, which is 12, and since it's the last day of the year, we'll give it a whole shot, the full shift. So it's from 12
to 11.
So you can go and have this meal at Little John's today as a part. If you don't want to cook,
Yeah.
right?
Go
home.
You can make it your way home.
So what about if I plan on ordering something from Little John's? I really and truly appreciate your salt pecan. Can I go online to see this? Can I make an order? What can I do?
Sure, we do. We are not currently doing deliveries, but we do pickups if you guys choose. And it's 6. I don't know if you want me to tell the number. 625.
Sure. Let's tell the numbers.
625-9944 for orders, and Well, we're already
They
there
call
for serving.
They WhatsApp you.
Right now, I'm not using WhatsApp. I'm having a big problem with the WhatsApp, but it's going to be fixed.
It's going to be fixed
week.
as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And if I'd like myself a special, what would you say would be the go-to drink at Little John's?
Well, we have found a special, the Russian Ocean.
The what?
Russian Ocean.
Russian Ocean.
We call it, it's a little tip to the Russian people because they are famous for their vodka, right?
Yeah.
So it's a vodka-based drink.
Uh-huh.
So it's vodka, got some lime, some blue curacao, and a bit of Sprite. And people find it refreshing.
Really?
It's a favorite one.
Sound like you have to go back.
Why me? Why not you? You're not
Because your place.
Palomas as well.
Okay, what's Palomas?
Palomas a Mexican drink. It's tequila with grapefruit juice and some lime as well.
Well, you know what she recorded today.
Oh, perfect.
He just did
All
that.
of those drinks are on special today. So.
Okay, so they're on special today?
All of those.
Half price.
Yeah, half price.
What?
Wow.
New Year's Eve special.
So kick off the 2021.
All right, but what about, maybe I've got to work tomorrow, and following my work day, I might just want to stop somewhere to get a drink. Are you open tomorrow?
No, we're opening back again on Monday.
On Monday?
Yes.
So Saturday, Sunday closed?
Yes, we, as you guys might know, we open every day. And it's a little time consuming for our personal time. So we want to take
He needed holiday, John, is what he's trying to tell you.
But you should see him at work. This guy is having fun at work. Work is actually holiday for him. So he's going to work now for the 2 days.
Okay. But apart from having fun with you guys, I also have to have fun with my family.
With the family.
So, yeah.
So for
we're
this
taking
week,
these 2 days.
Yeah. So for this weekend, you're going to be closed. So New Year's Day closed, Sunday closed, opening back on Monday.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Little John's in Belize City. You've got your Facebook page, so I could scroll and see whatever I need.
It's very active. Facebook and Instagram. Little John's, just find it up and we're there.
Yeah.
You'll find the menu also over there. Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Well, you can't beat that. That much you could tell you. Little John's, definitely a must visit here in the city. Landivar Street, Kings Park area. Give them a buzz if you don't believe. I actually picked up my phone.
Yeah.
I was driving down, picked up my phone, found them on Facebook, and I called, and the man said, "Yes, man, we open." We're not going to tell them what I said afterwards, but that was cool. Right? That was cool. But thank you so very much for joining us, Joe. It was
Thanks
a great
to you guys
time.
for the invite.
Yes,
It's definitely a must visit in the city. Whenever you're coming to the city, why not? Check it out. Little John's Corner. It's a very good spot. All right.
Thank you.
So we're going to take that break. When we come back, we'll be joined by the folks from the tavern. They'll be mixing up a drink or two, of course. Actually, two.
It's a remedy.
It's a remedy.
Your recovery remedy from the champagne we just had.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to do when we come back. It's the New Year's special right here on Channel 5. Stay with us. We'll be back.
With eCash, bill payment is extremely convenient, and all utility companies accept eCash payments. What's even better? You get to split bills with your roommates, siblings, or whoever you desire. Simply open your eCash app, go to Bill Pay, tap the respective utility company, enter the information, and pay the bill. Then tap the transaction made. Tap Split the bill. Select Evenly. Send the request to who you are splitting the bill with, and get notified when they pay. Talk about making life easy and avoiding confusion. You can split the bill for restaurants, grocery stores, and for any eCash payment you make. To find your next yummy meal, hair treatment, or chill spot, simply open the app and utilize the geolocation service to see nearby businesses that accept eCash. Geolocation and bill payment make life a whole lot easier.
Bringing people together has always been SMART's mission and passion. That is why we are proud to have built a locally independent quality network from the ground up that spans the country with over 100 sites. We continue to add more affordable mobile data packages, broadband speeds, and voice services to meet your personal and business needs. SMART has set the standard of true competition with the most competitive prices on all services offered. We invite and welcome you to join the Smart family, where the value for your dollar matters. Smart will continue bringing new technologies, more affordable prices, network expansions, and people together. Smart, bringing people together.
My fellow Belizeans, the passage from one year to another carries symbolism and substance. As individuals, institutions, and nations, we measure time, mark accomplishments, mourn losses, and map out fresh goals at this magical moment when the close of one year ushers in a new one. This past year, the second year of a global pandemic, which upended our sense of normalcy, has been marked with challenges. And for a small and vulnerable country, we have been tested in unthinkable ways. And yet, in 2021, my administration's first full year in office may well be the year we turn things around. In 2021, our people went back to work, evidenced by the dramatic fall in unemployment to 9.2%, with over 25,000 more Belizeans working than the year before. The Belizean economy rebounded, producing goods and services worth an additional $85 million compared to 2020. Even the usually conservative IMF revised Belize's projected growth for 2021 from 2% to a rate of 12.5%, a near miraculous comeback. Our fight against the COVID-19 virus has been relentless. Almost 400,000 tests have been administered, over 30,000 Belizeans have recovered, and the last wave has abated with an average of just 30 cases over the last 10 days. Painfully, 592 Belizeans have succumbed to the virus, and like all Belizeans, I lament every single passing from this disease. In this battle, my administration has spared no measure nor expense. From states of emergencies to rolling curfews to the $15 million in additional spending by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, we believe that every single Belizean life is worth fighting for. Today, the risk of a more contagious variant, Omicron, compels us to take our vaccines and booster shots, to physical distance, wear masks, and to always practice proper hygiene. As we say, watch your distance, wear a mask, and wash your hands regularly. Whatever successes we have achieved against COVID-19 belongs to our nurses, doctors, caregivers, and other frontline workers who have braved sickness and death to save lives and flatten the COVID-19 curve. On behalf of all Belizeans, I say to our nurses, doctors, and those on the front lines of this fight, thank you. We honor your selfless labor. 2021 spectacularly brought the end of super bondage. The retirement of the super bond wiped away $500 million from the public debt, while redirecting resources to an internationally celebrated program of eco-marine conservation. And leading the way in grand revolution in productivity and self-sustenance is the Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security, and Enterprise. In just 12 months, record cattle exports have been achieved and more attention given to small farmers and the agro-productive sector than in 13 years of UDP misgovernance. Our tourism ministry has worked diligently and added new airlines, significantly increased seats, and worked to ensure that tourism workers were among the first to be vaccinated. Our tourism industry is robustly recovering. The BPO sector has experienced exponential growth, and this year alone has created over 5,000 new jobs in a world record in the growth of BPOs. If this spectacular rebound was possible from the rubble left by the last administration, then we should look to 2022 with optimism and confidence. My cabinet and I, supported by the wider public service, resolved to pursue with even more vigor in 2022 the manifesto pledges set out in Plan Belize and endorsed by the Belizean electorate 14 months ago. The work is well underway. For example, the construction and award of low-cost houses has commenced and will intensify in the new year, with units programmed for distribution in all 6 districts among various locations. And the Infrastructure Ministry will escalate its program of road upgrade, bridge building, and rural streets and drains. The Ministry of Natural Resources has handed over 5,338 leases and purchases and 6,943 titles in 2021. And in 2022, anticipates the issuing of 7,500 new lots to first-time landowners. With the reopening of schools, the Ministry of Education will expand the free secondary school initiative, which will start with 4 schools in Southside Belize City as a part of our education upliftment project. The thrust of the Ministry's energy will be to recover the classroom time and lessons lost to the pandemic. And starting 2022, we expect that bountiful dividends will flow from the recent investment summit we hosted last November. Forecasted foreign direct investment flows for 2022-2025 is estimated to be about $1 billion, accompanied by an estimated 15,000 new jobs. This will be significantly complemented with the mobilization and injection of local investment incentivized by the interest shown at the investment summit and the acceptance by the private sector of a new enabling environment being created. The safety of our communities and the well-being of the most vulnerable are core national priorities. We expect the recent addition of 220 police officers, the largest ever recruitment intake, will fortify the robust anti-crime crusade of our Home Affairs team. This, of course, will be cushioned by policies that offer a pathway to reform and initiatives that cater to our elderly, youth at risk, and those seeking employment. On the broad canvas, government reaffirms its cherished covenants of cooperation with the social partners, enabling the private sector and empowering our citizenry. My fellow Belizeans, the dreams we share, the values that draw us together have never been more crucial to our national objectives. May this new year bless our land and her remarkable people with peace, prosperity, health, and wholeness. And with the guidance of our Creator, may 2022 be a successful year. From my family to yours, Happy New Year.
And we're back. Welcome back to Open the Rise. It is our New Year's
special.
There you go. And we had so far really, really shimmering, shiny morning with some great activities, great food, great drinks. But I tell you what, sometimes you had too much, and you want to try and get that off because you maybe have something to do today or in the morning, and you want to make sure that you feel better. We've got the folks from the tavern to tell us exactly what to make so you could eventually
get your recovery ready.
Yeah. So in with us, we've got none other than Karen. Kay is in with us, and also Angel is in with us. Guys, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
May the cold stand up so peaceful. The day before New Year, the last Friday in 2021.
Drink. We're getting ready.
All right. So when it comes to recovery, and you guys are pro in this, what are the go-tos that people actually look forward to?
The michelada is our number one, and the Bloody Marys. And then here we're going to show you how to make it. And I wish I could show you how to drink it. Okay, let's start. Angel?
So we're starting with the Bloody Mary first. I have my glass already here garnished with salt around the rim. So I'm going to get my shaker now, and I'm also going to add 1.5 of Tito's vodka.
What? So, but if you're trying to get rid of this feeling, you're using some more vodka. But what that it just?
John, you're the one that said if you want to recover yourself, you have to make another drink.
You're using that off camera, man.
So I'm now also adding some michelada mix.
Okay, so michelada mix.
What's in the michelada mix?
The michelada mix, we make it from scratch. So there's Leon Perry, salt, black pepper, seasonings. We have some V8 juice as well. Okay. We add 2 ounces of this.
Okay. Nice. And some ice.
Yes.
I mean, it looks like a good breakfast.
You have think so?
The tomato, you make it like a fruity
all right,
breakfast.
so here we go. Yeah. Chic, senora, shake your body line. What? I remember that.
There we are.
So we cup that up now and that's it? We glass
add a
that
couple
up,
more ice in it. Yes, sir.
And this is supposed to make you feel good?
Yeah.
Supposed
Top off with some celery stick. We have the olives.
You don't put garlic?
No, we're not.
Okay, I'm thinking it's seasoned chicken.
And then also
we roast a garlic and a piece of habanero.
And you put it in there?
Yes, that could be one too.
And also bacon. Bacon does go in it as well.
That's right.
You know the drink?
Here we are.
That's a breakfast drink.
That is a breakfast drink. It's a meal. You have your celery, your tomato, you have your olives, your salt, lime. It's a meal. That basically your salt because
you're ready to have something else. All right, so that's drink number one. Drink number two. What is it?
Drink number two would be the Belikin Michelada.
The who alada?
The Belikin Michelada.
Oui.
So we're gonna add some ice.
All right.
So we also have the beer that we also sell at Tavern, the 32 ounce. We have it for $14 for the Belikin beer.
Okay. 14 for one of that?
Yes, for the cans.
For the beer.
And we also have the reusable cans as well.
Okay.
Ooh, perfect. And anything can go in the can. Not only beers, we also do mixed drinks.
In the can?
Yes,
and you
margarita, daiquiris, yes.
And you can take the can with you?
Yes,
you can.
You can.
All right, so I'll tell you what, we're going to chit-chat a little about that when we find out following this drink. So what's that one now?
This would be the Michelada, the Belikin Michelada.
Belikin Michelada, and you'll garnish that with?
Yes. Also with a lime.
Okay. So you put on right there?
Yes.
Well.
Pretty.
Belikin Michelada.
All right. And then our third drink?
We got to another drink?
Yes.
We have
Let's do it. My good, I'm
We
excited.
have our New Year's special, which is a champagne margarita.
Okay. Now this one,
This is not a recovery.
This is not a recovery one.
This is the one where I make you drink that one.
Perfect.
I love it. I love it. Only at the tavern.
We have our Mr. Jose.
Yeah, Uncle Hos. And he not right there.
That's right.
All right, so how many ounces? Just so we know exactly what
1.5 is what you drink in that. Okay. 1.5 of Jose Cuervo. Some lime. Syrup.
So who here is syrup now? I got it, don't worry about it. Syrup.
Simple syrup.
Okay.
Give her a little stick.
Tahina.
Yes, we already garnished the cup here.
Yeah.
Some pretty salt.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Ta-da!
Nice.
How you like me now?
And the secret to it for today, we add some champagne to it.
Pretty.
A 1.5 champagne.
Uh-huh.
There we go. This is our special for today.
So that's going to be at the we're going to talk about the tavern right now. So you can put that over there. This one also look like me.
Yes, the golden drink for the golden jacket.
The golden drink, eh? Yes, I mix right up with that, blend up with that. Perfect. So these are great ways to actually the first two,
yes,
in case you're feeling bad or you wanna try and recover for the day, right? So explain to us the first one again.
The first one would be the Bloody Mary. The second one is the Michelada. So both of them are like a bring me back type of drinks that you would drink with a little bit of spice just to amp up that.
Yeah, I noticed you put the Michelada mix in both of them. It's like the secret to the kick.
That would be the spice to it.
All right.
Wow. All right, so let's talk about the tavern. We know that New Year's is here and a lot of people might be, which at this particular point, we're trying to celebrate right here at home.
Yes.
But you might be leaving your particular spot, want to make a quick stop, and then you go on home.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the opening hours of the tavern. Today is New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Are we open today?
Yes.
Yes, we are. 11 a.m. till 10:30 p.m. We'll be open. We'll be offering the special margarita, as we mentioned.
And also 2 for 1 on mimosas as well. We have some food specials as well.
You hear what the man said?
Well, I mean, mimosa is also a breakfast drink. You should put it right beside there.
2 for 1 for mimosa.
Yes.
We also have our happy hour, 4 to 6.
Okay. What can we find with the happy hour?
Drink promotions on margaritas, pina coladas, daiquiris. We have $4 on rum and coke as well. Yes, and also on the small beers.
Okay, how much do those retail for?
The beers would be $4 as well, so you could get it with Michelada. Yes.
I know, right? So that's from what time? From 4 to 6?
4 to 6.
4 to 6 happy hour today at the tavern?
Monday to Saturday.
Monday
we
to
have
Saturday.
happy hour 4 to 6.
All right. Tomorrow is going to be New Year's. Are we open on New Year's?
Unfortunately, we are not.
Okay.
We're back up Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Bright and early.
This weekend, tavern closed.
This weekend, you'll see everybody walking around with these.
Yeah. All right. So is there anything else we could find that are specials at the tavern? For instance, the 2.5 brand. Can I get one of the 2.5 drinks there and tell us what that is?
Yeah, so we have the 2.5 there as well. The 2.5 would be a sister association towards Bowen & Bowen. They're separate, different entities. And we have I know you could find at the tavern, you could find Friendship Beer. We also have the Blue Devil as well.
Ooh, my favorite.
Yes.
Yeah, Blue Devil with somewhere around 7.4%.
7.4.
Yeah, alcohol volume.
4.5, yes.
7.4, 7.45?
7.4, 7.5.
0.5,
yes.
around there.
Wow.
And this is just an IPA. This
Yes.
is what we're talking about here when it comes to the 2.5 brand. So, you said, what about the Fever Grass? Can I find the Fever Grass at the tavern?
Unfortunately, no, but I would like to think that the brewery has it, yes.
Okay.
And the banana bread?
Yes, we have the banana bread.
Okay.
How about the bird pepper?
We don't.
I've heard that one. It's on the list to try it.
You haven't tasted the bird pepper? All right. If I go to the tavern, can I get one of the beer flights?
Yes, you can.
So I can taste all the different...
The selection of beers that we have there.
All right.
Perfect.
We also have the hard seltzers as well.
Ooh, my goodness. My favorite hard seltzer is definitely the I like the watermelon. I love the mango.
The mango.
But the passion fruit.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
That a bomb.
Oh, my goodness. Ooh, that one is really like, man. And it's the new thing. Hard seltzer is actually the way to go now. And that's what a lot of people are actually into as we speak. All right.
Awesome.
So there we go. There we have it. Great drinks right there at the tavern. They'll be open today from 11 a.m. What time?
11 a.m.
to 11:30 p.m.
To 10:30.
They have to make that curfew, John.
You want to countdown with us?
Yeah, well, I know. But do I need to make a reservation?
Yes, it would be advised.
Okay.
Because
we accept walk-ins.
We accept the walk-ins as well, but due to COVID regulations, we have to follow through with the rules that we have in place.
Of course. All right, only at the tavern. That's where you get all these nice stuff. In case you need to recover, then you could check them out this morning at 11 o'clock, and you get one of those enchiladas.
Michelada and a Bloody Mary.
Oh, okay,
I
so
feel like
Michelada,
you just want this golden margarita to match your suit.
And you could get the golden margarita, which of course is a special today.
That's right.
All right, happy hour this evening, 4 to 6.
Yes,
That's right.
All right, only at the tavern, guys. Thank you so very much, Kay and your crew. Thank you. I appreciate you guys a lot. We're going to take our final break of the morning. When we come back, we'll be wrapping things up. It's the New Year's Eve
Special.
right here on 5. We'll be right back.
Yes.
The Belize Bank, our country, your bank.
As you reflect on love and life during the Christmas season, think about this. On average, almost 70 Belizean sons, brothers, and fathers crash and die on our highways every year. Unsafe drivers also take the lives of innocent passengers, pedestrians, and cyclists. Now our young men are dying in motorcycle crashes. The top 2 reasons by far for all these deaths are negligence and loss of control. Join the Department of Transport, the Police Department, and the Road Safety Project this Christmas season in showing that you care about your passengers and other vulnerable road users on the highways. Drive a little slower. Drive with more attention and focus on safety. Be prepared for more traffic checkpoints as we work to reduce speed and eliminate drunk driving, making our roadways safer. This Christmas season, give the gift of life and make Belize feel the love. A message from the Second Road Safety Project.
Hi, I'm Chef Sean Quillen. I love cooked fish fillet, and I prefer to get my fish straight at the fish market right here at Conchel Bay. But you see, sometimes you come out here and you don't know what you're getting. The fish has no label, it has no patch of skin. But don't worry about it. I am here today to teach you how to avoid fish fraud. When purchasing your fillet, remember to look out for the patch of skin required by law. Or you could tell them by the physical characteristics. Long and slender, barracuda. Nice white meat, hagfish. The deep bloodline from the bow to the stand, that is jack. When buying in bulk or buying out of a bag, make sure to inspect each fillet individually to avoid what we call in a Creole, pussy in a bag. What a pussy in a bag? Fraud. If that's not the help you, because even for me as a professional chef at this man for 40 years, that's really challenging. All I could tell you is buy from a reputable source or buy it whole. And if all of that's not available to you, just go to fishrighteatright.com and we at Oceana have a fish identification chart. Because guess where you're going here now? We talk about bloodline just now one thing, and that's a snapper, right? Classic snapper. What kind of snapper this?
This is nurse shark.
Nurse shark. Highly illegal. No make they trick you, no make you buy pussy in a bag. Do the right thing. Fish right, eat right.
Bundle the fastest, most reliable, unlimited broadband in Belize with your prepaid or postpaid mobile plan or Netflix. You can bundle your broadband with your prepaid and enjoy 50% off all national calls, plus get SMS and data. Paid plans? Then bundle with any speed and pay only $25 extra monthly to enjoy unlimited smart-to-smart calls, plus 500 minutes, plus 6,300 megabytes of data. Stream unlimited HD movies and TV shows with our broadband, plus the Netflix add-on for only $30 monthly, and enjoy streaming on your laptop, TV, phone, or tablet. Visit a Smart showroom near you to sign up or upgrade to the bundle that's right for you. Smart, bringing people together.
And we are back.
Just like that.
Yes.
We've come to the end of our show for today, though. It was a great New Year's Eve special as we enjoyed everything for today. We got things started, though, with a very serious topic for the fact that it seems to be that in our country we might just have the Omicron variant of the coronavirus.
Yes.
Now, why are they saying this? Because they're noticing a different pattern in terms of how it's affecting folks, and the fact that it's as a matter of fact, 70% more transmissible than that of the Delta. The Delta is also within the country as well. And so we want for folks to understand that today's show is actually a show to showcase to you what you could do within the confines of your home with your immediate family, the people who actually live within your household.
Yes, John. And of course, we want to be able to be safe and we want to be able to have fun, but we have to keep in mind that there is still a pandemic out there. And because of that, you notice that our little special was mostly stuff that you can enjoy with your family, with your parents, with your siblings. Yes, I know you probably love your cousin, but they can't come over.
Yeah, they're not able to come over.
No. But you can be at home to enjoy fabulous entertainment with your family. You can make finger foods or, easy foods that you can do while you're snacking and just hanging out with your parents and your siblings. And of course, your toast, your champagne toast. Make sure you get on my disco and get that champagne.
Some cheese too.
Some cheese and some
they've got
crackers.
It there. Crackers as well.
Yeah.
And just in case you're wondering if you're late, no, Madisco is actually open. They'll be opening up until 2 o'clock this afternoon. You place your orders, or you could just go on down there, abide by the protocols that they've got set out, and you pick out your favorite wine, you pick out your favorite champagne, or your favorite cheese as well, and the wide variety of stuff that they've got inside their store, and make your New Year a very, very special one. So a big thank you to Madisco. And then we had
Little John's.
Yeah.
He helped us he showed us the chicken fingers and the salpicon that he has available at his restaurant here in Belize City. And it was very easy to make. I think that we basically, in less than 10 minutes, finished making chicken fingers and salpicon. So guys, we show that recipe here live with you all. You can go back, you can rewind, watch it, teach yourself how to make some chicken fingers, and just have a very nice time at home. And then we had
the tavern, my peeps, man. I tell you what, they showed us how you could actually, special drinks that you could actually recover from. So if you had a hard time last night, then hey, we've got some recovery drinks for you. You enjoyed anyone of them?
We had toast right now.
We're going to toast to one of those.
But before we toast, we want to a very, very special thank you to Richard Pitts.
Yeah, Richard.
That lovely, lovely performance that he gave to us. And of course, we are looking out for his new launch of his talent agency, Talent Quest. So if you are somebody that has a lot of talent, a creative person, you can contact him and he can set you up.
Indeed. Just to remind you that with respect to the tavern, they're open today from 11 a.m. to about 10:30 p.m. Go on in there. They've got happy hour from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's going to be a great one. You don't want to miss out on what they've got to offer you. And you check this big can out. I tell you, I think you'll be gone on my head, I swear. And this is for only how much? Like 14? 14 if it's Belican beer inside. 14.
Or
14,
any other drink.
Or any other drinks that they've got on their menu. You could actually get that to go within that particular can. It's how much? 34, how much? 32 ounces? Ah, that's a lot, man.
That's a lot.
I swear.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough.
And they actually fix it up there for you, close it there for you, and they can take good care of you. And that's from the tavern.
Great.
Nonetheless, from all of us here at Channel 5, we're so happy that you're able to join us. You actually wake up, open your eyes, and start your morning right with us. If you've got any questions, any concerns at all, you can always drop us a line at OIE. It's right down here. It should be in a minute. OIE at Channel 5 Belize. There we go. You're a magician, Chris. At OIE at channel5belize.com.
Of course, and of course, you can always check us out on social media at Open Your Eyes BZ on Facebook and OIE Belize on Instagram. So.
Yep. Then you could join us again on Monday, being that Monday is not a holiday. You could join us again on Monday when you open your eyes.
start your morning, right?
As per usually, keep your eyes, your minds,
and your hearts open.
Definitely. We're going to see you soon. From all of us to you, happy New Year, Belize. Do enjoy, stay safe with your entire family, and let's do this the right way. Thank you.
Happy New Year, John.
Happy New Year's. I got mine.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank, our country, your bank.